Fortnite's storyline universe is one of the most wildest and most awesome universes ever. The reason for that is how massive this world is, with different universes, each of them super unique and even gods. Which today we will actually talk about these secret godlike beings. These beings were actually teased a while ago in the Batman Zero comics. Two big people beings with 5 things with a circle thing at the middle. That's a lot of things. This circle and 5 pieces exactly remind me of the table and 5 chairs inside of the season 7. I highly think that each of these chairs is for one of those godlike beings. And these 2 people on there are 2 of the 5. Which I actually think these 2 are the Cube King and the Cube Queen. Since they're actually from the same worlds and have the same powers, they're being shown together at the same place here. Remember that godlike beings are actually a level lower than gods, and I know 0 Point is the main god of Fortnite. I'm saying this just in case anyone gets confused. Which actually, talking about the 0 Point, this circle might also be showing the 0 Point and how the 5 godlike beings have been controlling it. I'm saying this because Batman in the comics actually says, seems like godlike beings are bringing people from different universes into this reality. Making me think that how Io found out about this place is by either the gods brought some of the Io people into this world, or Io used to work with these 5 godlike beings. Which I actually don't think that's the case, since the Sloan was really shocked seeing the Cube Queen and her army. This shows how she had no clue about the Cube Queen. So probably these gods accidentally brought the Io into this world. And now this is when we reach out to why I exactly said the Cube Queen and the Cube King are part of these 5 gods. If you listen to the Cube Queen anthem, you can actually hear this. This is exactly what the Cube Queen was talking about. Her and the Cube King were one of the main people bringing people into the Zero reality. And some of the first people controlling this world and even finding out about it. All of this world and Zero reality is just part of her little game. But now that we know all of this, there is 3 more gods left in the group. 3 chairs. Who can they be? Well, we actually know 2 of these people, the Ice King and the Fire King. The reasoning is because the castle where these chairs were found in is actually owned by the Ice King, and one of the chairs actually has the logo of the Fire King. Ice King being the god of ice, Fire King being the god of fire, and the Cube King and Queen being the gods of darkness and cubes. Which the theme that seems to be going through this 5 people's group is how they all are part of a royalty level. Like they're either a king or a queen, one of these.
These nuts. Ha! Got him!
Making me very sus on any other leader or king in the Fortnite's storyline, or even Midas. Cause we do know that Midas is actually related to Oro, and Oro has a lot of relations to the sun. So maybe Midas is god of sun? Maybe? And since he actually worked with the Io, that would explain how maybe he was the reason why Io even found out about the Zero reality. Wait a minute, what's that? Midas said use code Scyan in the Fortnite item shop? That's why I love you. Now we do know about 4 members of the 5 gods. Ice King, Fire King, Cube King, and McQueen. Not Lightning McQueen, I mean McQueen. Her, Cube Queen. The 5th member of this group we said that could be Midas, but if it's not, it might even be Foundation. We do know that Foundation is a god level being, so maybe he was also one of these 5 gods, but when he found out what the 0 Point is capable of, he chose to protect it from the others. That might actually be why the first person we see with the 0 Point is actually Singularity or Paradigm. The last 2 choices we have for the last member of these 5 gods gods. It can either be Geno, maybe he betrayed the 5 trying to take over the 0 point only for himself, maybe, or it could actually be a whole new character in the Fortnite storyline which hasn't been revealed yet. Now for finding out why we do not see these 5 gods controlling the 0 reality anymore, it might be because of the prisoner or the Fire King. His description actually says unchained to restore the balance. So maybe he was actually against the other 4 members and how them messing with the 0 point was actually breaking the balance of the multiverse. I say this because only his chair in the 5's room was dropped on the ground. And we actually know that it's his chair because the logo on the chair is exactly the same logo on the Fire King's body. This might be showing a conflict between the Fire King and the other 4 members of the gods, causing the Fire King to leave this group really mad. You don't want that face mad. He's like a freaking Thanos but like burnt. God damn! So this was actually the reason why he planned to attack the other gods, starting with the Ice King. But sadly he actually fails the war, making the other 4 to prison him inside of Ice King's power because ice overpowers fire, so like it makes sense. And that was probably the moment the group 5 got completely destroyed and everyone got separated fighting against each other. I would also love to know some of you guys' theories about these 5 gods. So let me know in the comments if you have any theories about these Fortnite gods. Now you might be like, hey, you talked about Geno in this video. Who the hell is that? To find out who exactly Geno is, click on this video on your screen. You're gonna love it, trust me.